how long it takes to build a new planet?
We pray for Ukraine or Ukraine.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programas offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Unsere Sendungen bieten viele Sprachen. Gehen Sie auf suprememastertv.com/schedule.
So why do we study exoplanets? Well, our interest in finding worlds with life on them is a big factor. We want to know more about what makes a planet a place with all the right ingredients and conditions for life, what scientists refer to as habitability.
Habitable exoplanets, the search for a home beyond Earth, Part 2 of 2. Please continue watching to find out more.
In order to have the ability to concentrate our attention better, the vegetarian diet is recommended. Ishwar Puriji, vegetarian.
The friendly phrase aloha, which means hello in Hawaiian, expresses wishes from the local people for a positive and respectful life. Spiritual viewers, I'm Ailani. The sincere Hawaiian people thank you for your efforts to make this world a paradise. May God support us in reaching our common goal.
Warning: sensitive images.
I want to move out of this rotten world.
I'll come along. Where to?
Don't know.
We are delighted that you are here with us on part 2 of Habitable Exoplanets, the search for a home beyond Earth. In part 1 of this series, we investigated the historical advances in astronomy and the technology which led to the discovery of habitable exoplanets. Most recently, the James Webb Space Telescope, or JWST, was launched by NASA into orbit around the Sun at about 1.5 million kilometers from the Earth. The JWST joins the host of other superhero telescopes that scour the distant sky for exoplanets and, hopefully, habitable super-Earths.
The James Webb Space Telescope. Born from the desires of astronomers, achieved with newly invented technology, is the culmination of 20 years of work. Humanity has unlimited questions about our universe. Engineering a way to investigate them requires enormous creativity.
The James Webb Space Telescope is a milestone achievement in astronomy, and it is rapidly expanding the frontiers of scientific knowledge. For example, on November 22, 2022, NASA published the news that the JWST had discovered an exoplanet with an atmosphere that it had never seen before. The planet is WASP 39b, and the discovery is remarkable because it gave scientists the first evidence of photochemistry, chemical reactions initiated by light on an exoplanet. This is also the first time that sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide have been detected in an exoplanet's atmosphere. WASP 39b is referred to as hot Saturn, and it is a similar size to Saturn, but orbits closer to its stars than Mercury is to our own Sun. But WASP 39b, though a fascinating super-Earth, is not a habitable planet. Super-Earths are a unique type of planet classified by NASA as being larger than the Earth, but lighter than Neptune, with a potentially rocky composition. They are mysterious because, although we don't have anything like them in our solar system, they are among the most common type of planets in the galaxy, with over 1,500 discovered to date. Many of these super-Earths may also be Earth-like as they orbit their stars within the habitable zone. The distance from a star at which liquid water can exist on their surface, astronomers are currently studying some of these Earth potential planets.
So why do we study exoplanets? Well, our interest in finding worlds with life on them is a big factor. We want to know more about what makes a planet a place with all the right ingredients and conditions for life, what scientists refer to as habitability. How does it happen? How common is it? We think the most life-ready planets are the ones most similar to Earth, with a range of qualities that include similar size and composition to our planet, and being at the right distance from their stars to have liquid water on the surface.
In 2020, scientists Dr. Dirk Schoes-McCook, Dr. René Heller, and Dr. Edward Guinan proposed criteria for extreme habitability, that is, being more habitable than Earth, aside from being a super-Earth around 10% larger than Earth. They could have surface temperatures 5 degrees Celsius higher than the Earth. They could also be between 5 and 8 billion years old, orbit a dwarf K-class star, and have a moist atmosphere with high oxygen levels, a large moon, plate tectonics, and a mixture of land and water. They propose that at least 24 of the exoplanets discovered so far could fit these categories. Many of these planets, however, are unconfirmed discoveries, or like Kepler 1126b, are simply too far away to observe with currently available technology.
Vegan, tasted positive for righteous living.
Adventurous viewers, we will pause to thank the astronomers who work tirelessly to make and share these extraordinary discoveries. We'll return shortly. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
If you own a home, do you do all can to protect it?
Sure would.
Well, you own a planet. Be veg, go green to save the planet.
Russia, go home now.
Welcome back to our show, Habitable Exoplanets, the search for a home beyond Earth, part 2 of 2. What about some planets closer to home then? Since the launch of JWST, scientists have indeed found some. LP8909c is a super-Earth in the habitable zone. It was discovered by accident when the scientists looked for another super-Earth orbiting the red dwarf LP8909, which is about 100 light-years from Earth and is found in the Eridanus constellation. Using NASA's TESS telescope, an international team of scientists led by astronomers from Belgium's University of Liège first discovered another planet when it passed between us and its star LP8909. The time it took for the planet to transit the star and how much it caused the light received from the star to dim enabled scientists to determine the size and orbital path of the planet. LP8909b, as it was named, was first deemed to be too close to its star to be habitable. But when the speculators or search for habitable planets eclipsing ultra-cool stars telescopes were used to confirm the discovery, LP8909c was also found in its wider orbit. Although too dim to be seen with the naked eye, the cooler but the longer-lived red dwarf stars are the most common type in our galaxy, outnumbering the larger, hotter G-type stars like our Sun. The search for habitable super-Earths is focused on red dwarfs like LP8909, as scientists estimate that there are tens of billions of such planets orbiting red dwarfs in the Milky Way galaxy alone. Although LP8909c is extremely close to its star, it may still be habitable as the star is 6.5 times smaller and half as cool as our Sun. LP8909c needs further study and may in the future be observed by the James Webb Space Telescope. It could become the second most likely to sustain life out of all the exoplanets discovered so far. Scientists, however, believe planets in the TRAPPIST-1 system could potentially be even more habitable. This exoplanet system, popularly referred to as Solar System 2.0, was first discovered in 1999 and is a mere 39 light-years from Earth. The system has 7 rocky planets of comparable size to the Earth, and the James Webb Space Telescope recently investigated the 3 that orbit within the star's habitable zone. These planets and the TRAPPIST-1 system itself are, however, comparatively small. So far, scientists have not been able to rule out habitability, and TRAPPIST-1g could have a thinner atmosphere more like the Earth's. According to NASA astrophysicist Nicole Colon, a full family portrait of the system is expected within 2023. Another recently discovered super-Earth orbits a low-mass M-type red dwarf star. Ross 508b orbits its parent star in an elliptical path, causing it to shift in and out of its star's habitable zone. Scientists are curious about whether life could survive in its atmosphere under these circumstances. Notably, Ross 508b is also the first planet discovered with a new infrared method known as IRD-SSP, or the IRD Subaru Strategic Program of the National Astronomical Observatory of Japan, which was developed just to detect such faint stars. The next generation of giant ground-based telescopes is already under construction. The 39-meter extremely large telescope, the 30-meter telescope, and the 25.4-meter giant Magellan telescope will all be staring into the skies later this decade. With more powerful tools at their disposal, scientists are discovering more exoplanets every day. Who knows how soon we will discover not only habitable worlds circling distant stars, but also loving civilizations who have moved beyond warring and eating animal people and who have passed the tests our civilization faces today. We wish all astronomers good fortune in their search and offer our appreciation for their curiosity, intelligence, and dedication. Whether there are other habitable planets out there or not, our most loving Supreme Master Jinghai, vegan, reminds us that the best solution is to protect the only home we have right now, planet Earth.
It's not that the scientists want people to go live on the moon, but the state of our Earth, of our world, is really degraded. And that's why they worry.
Yes, Master.
And Elon Musk also wants to take people to Mars even. So we have 2 planets to look forward to be our home. Hopefully. I think you are still young. Maybe you still go there, but I don't think I will see that day within 10 years. I don't know if many people would like to go or not. I hope we have enough water if we dig deep in the moon or something, and then begin to plant trees and fruit trees, vegetables and all that. Well, probably okay. Why not? Can try. But the best is to repair this planet. We have everything already here.
Yes, Master. Exactly.
If we just stop destroying it, we have a beautiful place we can call home all the time.
Thank you, most beloved Supreme Master, for your wisdom and continuous efforts to remind humanity to live a virtuous and compassionate life and to protect our planet for all its inhabitants and many more generations to come.
Vegan, saving the world at no cost.
Stargazing viewers, thank you for joining us today for the final episode of our 2-part series, Habitable Exoplanets, the search for a home beyond Earth. Up next is The More Peaceful You Are, the More Peaceful the World Will Be, Part 9 of 11, on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May you find solace in the stars above, and may you dream with the music of the spheres within.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Costa Rica is one of them.
Costa Rica Animal Welfare Act. The act outlaws the killing or harming of a domestic or domesticated animal person and bans organizing or conducting animal people fighting events. If found guilty, one faces 3 months to 1 year in prison. In addition, one may have a quarter to 1/2 of their wages garnished for carrying out the breeding or training of animal individuals for fights or not observing the minimum required animal people welfare standards.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
Russia, leave Ukraine or you reign now. Peace be with you too.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/SS.